A nice screen recorder that is good to use is Screencast-o-matic. If you just do a Google search, it will pop up. The URL, direct URL, has dashes in it, so it can be a little tricky sometimes to remember that. What's nice about this is you are able to make a free account to store your files, but you don't have to. You can start recording without an account, and you are able to launch straight from the web browser and not have to download anything. So that's another nice feature. It may take a second, especially the first time you do this. Make sure you click to allow anything if you're prompted to do so. Your microphone should automatically get picked up, and you shouldn't have to do anything with audio adjustments. So once it launches, this is what it looks like. You have the option to do full screen, only webcam, or you can do both. This is where you often see somebody down in the corner talking while they're showing you what's on their screen. So you have some options here. I can set it to these three, where part of the video I may not want to be seen at all. Some of it I may be in this corner. Maybe I want to show a demonstration like how to open a bottle, right? So you can change that throughout your recording. I'm going to just do screen for now. You have a max time of 15 minutes to record, and you can change your sizes here to full screen, or if you want just 720. But you can also adjust your screen recording size with these arrows. I often like to do it where they cannot see my tabs that are open, so I may just have the URL bar, and I may have a split screen, so I just want them to see half of what I'm talking about. But whatever is in this checkered line area is what will be recorded. Your microphone should be automatic, but if you need to test it or make adjustments, you just click on that side arrow. Preferences, I really like their defaults already, but you may want to take a look at this and see if you want to make any changes. But then you're ready to record. So down here's this red record button. It gives you a nice little countdown to get started, and then you could show someone what you need to show them on the screen, a little tutorial and whatnot. You can pause it and then pick it right back up if you needed to take a break, and it starts recording right where you left off. You get a nice countdown again every time you hit record. I'm going to pause it again, and I do have the option to do a playback to see if what I have is good. And then you can show someone what you need to show them on the screen. And you can see every time the mouse moves, Screencast-o-matic automatically highlights it. So that's a nice feature for your viewer to always be able to track that mouse really easily. If I decide to record again right here, where my blue bar is that I've viewed, so this is where I paused it in my view, this is where it is going to pick up in recording. If you make a mess up within your recording, you can play back right before your mess up and record and start that one section over instead of having to redo the whole thing. If the whole thing is good, of course you don't want to record over that. So I'm going to just speed this along to the very end, hit record again if I need to keep going. If the whole thing is not any good, you can delete it here. But once you are finished, so there's my 3 sections I'll do, and you can see here where it paused each one. But once it plays back, it won't show that pause. So this whole recording looks good. I'm going to hit done. And here you are also able to trim the very beginning if there was a big pause, or the very end of your video, but nothing in between. You would have to do that on the previous screen. You can add music. You can also add captions to this recording that you'd have to do manually. YouTube actually does some auto captions for you if you had somebody with a hearing impairment that you needed them to have captions. So YouTube automatically reads it, and then it allows you to edit if it got any of the words incorrect. So I would suggest doing it that way instead of manually typing in all of your captions. So these are the 3 ways you can save your screencast. You can download it directly as a video file to your computer. You can upload it to Screencast-o-matic if you have a free account. And what's nice about that is once you have it on here, you can always later download as a video file or later upload to YouTube. And then of course you can upload straight to YouTube using your teacher YouTube account. These other options that are available are the pro version you'd have to pay for, but if you download the video file, then you can upload to Google Drive on your own. So Screencast-o-matic is one that I often use. It's really easy to use. I love the highlighted cursor feature and these nice free options for uploading and saving it. If you do upload to YouTube, you'll want to go back in and make sure the video is approved, which I will show you on the next video.